class. So I got my 28 photos here. Make sure I get these in the viewfinder. Some of these photos, like the ones I'm laying out right now, are not typically things I would take photos of. However, it was pretty fun experimenting, seeing the different ways that food coloring creates these cool patterns when you drop it in the water. Some of the other ones I actually did during my lunch breaks. The biggest issue I find myself running into a lot is just the fact that when I am at work, that's when the sun is out. When I'm not at work, the sun has gone down. So it kind of makes it a little difficult, but at the same time it gives me the opportunity to kind of play around with some different styles and whatnot. For instance, the other day we had a pretty nice rainstorm come through, and I was able to go out and get some photos of, mostly on Main Street. I got some photos of just the light reflecting off the roads. This one was kind of cool. We were driving back and snapped a photo while we were driving in the rain, and the blurry lights and everything kind of made it look pretty cool. And then I'm sure most of you have realized I love wildlife and nature. It's just a big part of who I am, how I grew up, all of that. So whenever I'm out in nature, I just kind of feel like more of myself, especially when I'm out looking at birds. When I was younger, my dad, to try and get us out of the house and stop watching cartoons on weekends, he would bring home these little checklists, and we'd go out and try and find all types of different birds. So ever since then, I've just kind of gotten really obsessed with being out in nature. I know there's just a sense of peace when I'm looking at a raccoon or a bird. When I got these prints done over at CVS, originally I wanted to get the matte prints. However, according to their website, it would have taken a week, which is a timeline I did not have available to me. Like I mentioned before, these ones were all taken using some food coloring, and some of these were taken at night during the rain, during my lunch breaks, and then of course my puppies. Print quality is really good. I would hope that it would be good, being the fact that I'm paying someone else to print my images. I'd probably say the only downside was just the fact that I could not get the matte print due to the timing, so that was a bit of a bummer. But other than that, I am definitely pleased. Having these little tiny prints does kind of give a bit of nostalgia, because I remember when I was younger, just, give your folks the roll of film they'd take to the store, and you just kind of anxiously wait to see what would come back. This is not the first time I've done prints of my work. However, usually when I do, it's a much larger scale, probably about the same size as this board. Alright, now as far as my favorite image goes, I have to say it would be this one right here of a bird. I'm not even sure if y'all can see that. We got lighting set up, but my camera keeps wanting to film darker, and I'm not sure why. But there's just something about birds that I just absolutely love. I think it's just, growing up, that was something as I was telling you earlier, just something we did all the time. And that's it.